Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Algorand. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now let's jump into the daily chart. So we had this rally from October all the way into March 2024, 271%. Not bad. And then we're looking at a 65% correction. Right now we're down only 58.3%. So it's doing okay. On average, it's doing okay. Pretty much every single altcoin has dipped between 50 to 60, 65%. There are some exceptions. For example, Harmony One dipped 73% or more, I believe, on on the same fractal. So some altcoins are taking a bit more damage than others, but hopefully Algorand holds these lows because we are printing a higher low as of right now. So as long as we keep the structure, we should be good to go. We can even maybe dip down to 11 cents or so, and from there have a move to the upside because again, we have a support block between 11 cents and 0.0918 cents. That's a nice accumulation area that we had here in 2023. From there, we exploded and we're coming back down to retest that level as support. And the important thing for us is not to lose this September low, because if we do that, then we're essentially continuing the bear market. So the bear market was never over for Algorand in this case. So you have your high there, a lower high, you have your low, lower low, lower low, and then another lower low, and so on and so forth. So that's not what we want to do. So we want to print higher highs and we want to print higher lows. These are very good buying prices for anyone looking to get into Algorand. If you want a dollar cost average, if you want to bring down that average buy-in price, because if you have been buying Algorand above $1, then you definitely want to be bringing down your average as much as possible during these corrections. So take advantage of this opportunity. We also want to break above this area over here. Very important area that sent us into this downward spiral after the initial crash. So we had a crash, retracement, and rejection there from 46 cents that sent us into this downtrend. So this area over here is going to be quite important for us to retest. I assume there's going to be a rejection initially from that area because again, massive resistance level. Lots of people bought in here because they thought this was just going to be a little slightly retracement before we continue to the upside, but obviously that did not happen. So some people might want to sell at the exact prices they got in to break even. So that's something important to consider. Now, taking a look at the RSI on the daily chart. So we were oversold a few times here in April 2024 and in June 2024. All of those were good buying opportunities. Let's see. So we're essentially coming back down to the November 2023 lows at the moment. That's what we're doing here. So we can take this trading area like that and extend it to the right side. So it would be nice for us to hold this area, but obviously no guarantees. Let's set up a Fibonacci retracement. So the 786 is going to be sitting right at 11 cents, which is a support as we mentioned previously. So hopefully we can hold this low and then move on from there. Yeah, that's not a lot to cover, honestly. Algorand hasn't been performing as well as some of the other altcoins. Some of them obviously are printing new all-time highs already. So let's hope Algorand can break this bearish trend and we can actually start printing proper higher highs and higher lows. Now let's switch over to the weekly chart. And before we continue with the video, I want to give a quick shout out to my Patreon. If you're interested in getting more exclusive content, you want to support me as a creator, and you like what you're seeing here on YouTube and you want more, feel free to check out the Patreon. That's definitely a place for you. There's a 7-day free trial, which means you can get access to all of my content since the inception of the page. So that means you get podcasts, low cap gems, technical analysis, project reviews, and a whole bunch of other stuff. We try to do posts there on a daily basis. We cover airdrops and a lot of stuff that we don't really cover on YouTube because we don't have as much time. And of course, because patrons get more stuff and more content. And if you're interested in that, the link is down below in the description. Thank you all. Let's continue on with the video. All right, we're on the weekly. And as you can see, the chart doesn't look as bullish on the weekly either. We're still in this massive support block from 14 cents, 14.5 cents down to 11 cents. That's a pretty good buying area. On the weekly chart specifically, based on this touch from March 2020 and this touch from June 2023. We even had a bit of a fake out below that area, which I was making videos during that time. I told you that would be a really good buying opportunity for Algorand, and lo and behold, we had a massive move to the upside from there. Well, massive in relative terms, because this was only a 270% move to the upside. From the current prices, we're looking at 1,722% back to the all-time high. Are we going to get to the all-time high this time around? We'll have to wait and see. If Algorand does not perform by, September, October, November, and we're not even past the October 2022 top, then we have to start asking questions. Because if you're going to be waiting for, let's say, $3, even $5, when you clearly can't even break above this resistance level here, then there's a chance you're just going to get trapped into believing something that's not going to happen. And then once the bear market comes, you're going to suffer the correction with everyone else riding your bags all the way down. And then some people would obviously sell at a loss, and then the smart money would get in and just pick up the coins from you at the bottom. That's something to understand, and it's always important to readjust to what the market provides you with. So if the market clearly is showing that Algorand is not going to be coming back down to its all-time high, nor is it going to be printing new all-time high prices, then you have to see what are your levels before that. You could take some profits, let's say at 80 cents over there. You could take a look at that resistance level there at 64 cents. So you don't necessarily have to take profits specifically after you break the all-time high. In these cases, you do want to be taking profits earlier, of course. This is not financial advice. This is just me giving out my opinions and what I would be doing, because I do own Algorand, and my average buy-in, I believe, is around 10 cents or something like that. And I'm also monitoring the charts, and I will be readjusting my targets if things change. Like I said, Patreon does have a lot of content there, and we are doing exit strategies for a lot of altcoins. So make sure to check that out and let me know what you guys think about Algorand's performance so far. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and goodbye.